we talked about not scaring me while I'm working.
Yeah, but it happens so often, as in like 3 times in the past hour.
You're counting?
That's not the important part. We got good news.
I don't like the sound of that.
We got a new pivot here.
Right now? Are we ready for another pivot?
Actually, we got 7 new client requests this morning, and with Josh and I focusing on the book, we're going to need some help. Josh is actually down the hall right now interviewing her.
Okay.
And I'm glad you're so excited because you get to be the one to train her.
So obviously we're going to be filming you, and I just want to make sure that you're okay with us following you around like in the office and as you go out and pivot with our different clients and whatnot.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, cool.
Hi, what exactly are they filming for?
We're actually filming for the website. We want to get an inside view of Miss Pivot so people can learn what a pivot is and what it takes to be a pivot.
Sounds fun, cool.
All right, cool. So I just need you to sign here, and we'll get you in, get started. And I'll show you around the office, and I'll introduce you to our team.
All right,
All right, cool.
thanks.
This way. This is our collaboration station. We have our meetings with our clients here. And we have the bathrooms over here. And
Wait, which one's which?
oh, they're actually both in here?
What about this room?
We'll get to that room later. All right, this way. And this is our office, and I want you to meet Kevin.
Hi, you must be Lacey.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
And over here is our pivot trainer.
Hi, Lacey. I'm Karen.
Hi,
It's good to meet you.
good to meet you.
Have a seat.
Thanks.
I am also a pivot, and I'm here to help you acclimate a little bit more. So, right off the bat, do you have any questions?
I feel like I have an okay handle on things, but just so I'm clear, what exactly does Miss Pivot do?
We get that a lot. I was confused at first, too. People think we're some kind of dating site or anything like speed dating or some sort of...
An escort service?
We've heard that before, too. Think of it like this. All of that stuff is like giving a man a fish.
Or you teach women too?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So you can give a person a fish or you can teach a person to fish. What Miss Pivot does is we teach the how, but also explain why these methods work and the science behind them.
Oh, I get it. So we counsel people on dating.
In a way, but we also focus on relationships too. As a pivot, you'll be teaching the science behind the dating scene to clients and also be out in the field with them.
Cool. So why did you start Miss Pivot?
It started with a breakup, and we hear stories from people all the time where they don't know how to approach or how to even get started. And for me personally, I was in a relationship for over 5 years, and in that time, I just lost touch with my social circle and my dating knowledge.
Yeah, and we see that all the time where, you know, people will have a hard time getting back into the dating world again after, you know, relationships like that. For Josh, he had a hard time getting back in. I just didn't have the skills to begin with. And I'll tell you my low point. My low point is I was at a bar and I saw this girl that I thought she was really cute. You know, I saw her from across the way. I'm telling all my friends, like, oh, you know, look at this girl. And at one point during the night, she kind of looks over at me. You know, she peers out from behind her friend and gives me one of those, come here looks. So I left. I didn't know what it was. I just couldn't go talk to her. I was too scared. So at that point, I realized that something needed to change in my life, that I needed to learn these socializing skills that I just missed growing up.
Okay, so how's it all work? What's the process?
And that's a good question. So Karen mentioned the science of dating earlier. I'll give you an example with a past client of ours, Travis. Travis had Asperger's, which is on the spectrum of autism, which basically means he can't read body language. He had a hard time reading vocal cues. He was basically blind to a lot of these social cues that you and I pick up on naturally. So what we did is we sat down with Travis and explained the hows and the whys of dating. And that's what just made it click for Travis. And we realized that's what gurus were kind of missing, is that they'd explain the what to say and the how to say, but they didn't explain the why. And that's what's really going to hit home for people like us and for people like Travis.
Awesome. Sounds like you guys really know what you're doing. Can't wait.
All right, cool. Well, I can't wait to get things going. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, but until then, you're in Karen's hand. Nice meeting you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks.
All right, let's get started. Okay. one of the most important things for you to remember is. Now you were right there! I thought you were there! What are you doing?
How did you get over there so fast?
Stand behind the blind if you're gonna do that.
Over you.
You're fired.
Just so you know, that was my first action ever. I'm a director. So if you go to shake the person's hand and they put their hand out like this, kind of like how Karen did in the video, what you can do is you can actually step over to the side like this. And that's naturally going to cause her to twist her arm like that. You can't to go to the side and keep your arm straight. It's just going to have to bend like that. So when they do that, just kind of step to the side like that. And you can even like